Welcome back to the Grand Slam channel. Today is Friday, November 7th. Make sure you opt in on your promotions tab for a payout boost. Quick recap of yesterday. It was one of those days. It was horrible for NFL. If you took any overs on pretty much anything for the NFL game yesterday, it chalked. It was an under day. I know it was going to be a defensive game, but for the Broncos to score only 10 points, kind of disappointing. Overall, it was a disappointing game. Fortunately, we only had one NBA game. We did okay, but we ended up breaking even on NBA. Bradley Beal was one of my targets. Obviously, he only had like 7 PRA throughout the whole game. So it was a dud yesterday. So hopefully we can bounce back today. And rightfully so, because we got a full slate of NBA. A lot of props that I like. So let's get started on day. Hopefully we can do much better than yesterday. So first one we're going to go, as you can see in the popular tab, we got Josh Kitty, 18 rebounds and assists. This guy's averaging mid-20s, 21-60 in the last 5. He had 27 against Philly, 24 against the Knicks, 19, 20, 18. This guy's the beast. Going against the Bucks, I see him easily clearing this line of 18. If you can probably take his Dima, as you can see 9,000 people are on it. Not sure if he has a Gabi, but Gabi will probably be best since you do have a payout boost. Obviously, he's going to regress eventually. But let's get started. First prop that I like is going to be Khan from the Hornets. Khan Canupo. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. Going straight to his points. Miami Heat is playing with Bam Adebayo. He is not playing, so you might want to target Khalil Ware from Miami. He's going to be covering center position for Bam. But Khan, he's a sharpshooter. I like him. 24 points, 20 points last 2 games. 19 against Miami in the opener, or at least in the first week of the season. 13.5. His 3-point made is trending on DG Fantasy. They have him going over 54%. So if they have him at 2.5 3 points made, that's 9 points. We're going to go straight to his points at 13.5. LaMelo Ball will be playing today, but not sure if he's going to be on a minutes restriction. He's not 100%, but still, you want to target LaMelo Ball as well. But Khan, definitely 13.5. Should be higher. I'm going to take it. Next up, we're going to go with, like I just mentioned, Khalil Ware will be playing for Bam Adebayo. So that's going to leave a big hole for Miami's defense. And I think Khalil can step up here. Rebounds and points, they're both in play. His rebounds has been juiced over to 10.5. This was at 9.5 last night, up to 10.5. He had 13 against Denver, and that's after Bam went out in the first half. So he basically got 13 rebounds and just a half alone, and especially against Denver. Now he's going against Charlotte, which they don't have much size since they traded Mark Williams. So this is a good spot for Ware right here. So points and rebounds, or you can take one of his Gabi rebounds. You can get him at 8.5. So he's definitely in play. I know I'm not targeting the studs, but I'm targeting players who have key players out from their starting lineup. So obviously they're going to get more touches. And that brings me to the Warriors. Brandon. Why? Because Stephen Curry will not be playing for his back-to-back game once again. So Brandon Panzimski, I like him in this spot. So for him, points. Unfortunately, rebounds and assists, they don't have normal lines for him. Why? Because he had 9 on each against Sacramento. That was when Curry was out. He had 9 rebounds and he had 9 assists. So obviously, I'm not a target his rebounds or assists since they don't have a regular line, but I will target his rebounds and assists, and it's a high in paying out Gabi. So you can get the 6.5 or the 7.5. They don't have a regular line either. So I took his 7.5. It's a high paying out Gabi. He had 18, so you can easily get this. Even if he regresses, I don't see him getting 18. I do see him scoring just a tad more, but I see him easily getting 10 RA in this matchup against the Nuggets with Stephen Curry out. So Brandon Podolsky, Khalil Ware, Khan, those 3 players, or at least 3 key role players. Obviously, everybody's going to be focusing on Mitchell, Giannis, Nikola Jokic, LaMelo Ball. But I think these are sneaky plays to throw in there. Everybody's going to be on those players. Jaylen Brown. I mean, just look at the popular tab. All the studs are there. Paulo Banchero's in play also. But let's go to the assist department. And there's two props that I like in the assists. And first one will be Jamal Sheed. Yep, Jamal Sheed for assists at 4 push equity. He's been averaging 6 per game. This is a high fast paced game going against Atlanta. This is a perfect spot to get more than 4 assists here for him. So Jamal Sheed, 4 assists. I'm taking that. Brings me to my next assist. And you got 2 options here. You can take Conley. The only reason I don't like Conley, even though I do think he'll cash his assist, he is coming off the bench. But it could possibly become a blowout if Utah does not get a good lead in the first half. But as you can see, 6'7", 6'6", 4. This is coming off the bench. He's getting at least 20 minutes in play. If it does become a blowout, obviously Conley's minutes will go up. But 4 assists against Utah here. A little bit fast paced. I think he can get it. So I will be taking that as well. And one more. And this is another role player. So you can see it's a role playing day. We got the payout boost. Why not? So we're going with Terrence Mann. And we're going to go straight to the assists. He's also at 4, which I like these two a lot. Or at least these three a lot. We got push equity. Look at that. He's been averaging 5 a game. Here against Detroit, I think he gets 5. Plus, he's been inserted into the starting row. So those are 6 props that I like. Key role players you can mention. I don't have any studs in there, but like I mentioned, you can put the studs in there. Giannis. I was just trying to give you a different slip, or at least different darts, targets you can target. I like the spots here. Obviously with Stephen Curry out, Bam Adebayo out. So mix and match. Pick your favorite. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Appreciate the support. Hope you all have a great weekend, and see you guys in the next one.